Let's just get right into the video. I have a lot of thoughts on this new doll. So when I first saw this Sdcc Lagoona doll, I'm not gonna lie, I was just really confused. I felt like I just don't know, I just didn't get it. But the more I looked at the doll, the more I kind of fell in love with it in a weird way. I don't know what happened, but the more I looked at the doll, I'm like, okay, I understand, So I'm gonna talk about the good things objectively about this doll, and then the bad things where I feel like they kind of missed the mark. So right off the bat, I love the base doll of this Laguna. I love it so much. Like the face, the makeup is amazing. I love it. The hair, everything. It just looks very, very beautiful. And I like that Monster High, I've been noticing that they've been going in a more darker aesthetic direction. Like I've noticed it with Sdcc Gulia, as well as Twyla, Fangvo Abbey recently. So I like this new darker aesthetic that they're going. This is very different for Laguna. We never really seen Laguna in, a darker aesthetic. We've always seen her, with like a coral reef aesthetic, fun in the sun, beachy and stuff like that. We never really seen her in this like more, you know, cooler, like fun. It's fun as well, but it's more creepier. And I really like it. It's really cool. One of my favorite parts of this doll has to be the shoes. I love these boots. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but she's right up there with Shorty with the shoes. Like, these have to be, in my opinion, the best shoes that Monster High has put out this year. Like, I completely understand the reference that they're going with. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't understand. Like, what are they, referencing? A lot of high fashion houses have been doing this over the past few years, but the baggy boot has been like a huge trend. One of the big fashion houses that has been doing it is Balmain. So as soon as I saw these boots, I thought like Balmain over the knee baggy boots. Literally, I was like, yeah, I understand where you're going with these boots. I love it. And then the angler fish heel is literally everything. Like the amount of detail, and I love how like they painted it blue. This is just amazing. Like, oh my god, like the amount of detail that they put in this shoe. I love these shoes, and I get the fashion reference as well. Like, oh, I love when they do this. Yes. Another thing to add, I love that the black part of the boot, like the baggy part of the boot, is like this iridescent sheen. It's not just like a one-dimensional black. It looks really like reflective and like cool and iridescent. It's very beautiful. And I also love like the squid stand. It's really, really pretty. I love when they do like cooler stands than just the regular, basic black Monster High stand. So yeah. I love the fishnets as well. Like they just add the whole boot look together. So now I'm going to talk about where I run into problems with this doll. So I love the material of the dress. I feel like the dress is fine. I feel like this is a material that like Laguna would wear. It's like shiny, it's aquamarine, it's her vibe. Where I have issues with this doll is that I feel like there's a lot going on the upper part of the doll. We have the mask, we have the headpiece. I didn't even see that until I was looking at the doll. And then where I really feel like they missed the mark was the arms. I don't know what's happening with the arms, but I feel like if they would have just did like a black fishnet sleeve and like maybe did it stitching, like a specialized stitching with that, it would have looked a lot better than just like the flamingo arms. I don't know. Like literally that's all I could think about is just like the 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 flamingo arms. I don't even know what to call that. Like bird feather. It just, we understand that Laguna's a fish. We all know Laguna is a fish. She's under the sea. I don't feel like we need to make an emphasis about it. Like we already have that from her, motif. Like it doesn't have to be blaring in your face. So another thing that I wanted to point out is that Laguna, she don't match with the rest of the ghouls, okay? And that's okay. You know why? Because Laguna is an honorary member, okay? She's just added in. It's been, how many years has it been? Since 2012? Hold on, let me do the math. It's been 14 years, like I said. And it's just like, I wouldn't expect them to kind of, like, I wouldn't expect her to, like, mesh into everyone. It's kind of like how Sdcc Freak du Chic Draculaura was. She didn't mesh in with everyone. She was kind of like a standalone, but I'm still a part of the line type of doll. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that didn't really bother me that much, but I did see a lot of people saying that. So, yeah. Yeah, but overall, this was the point of contention that I had the most. I just feel like with everything on, like the mask, the headdress, the arms, the dress as well, that's another added layer. It just makes everything super crowded on top, and I wish there was more balance. I feel like they should have edited a little bit more. If they would have fixed up the arms, not had the fish arms, maybe made like a fishnet situation for her arms to keep like the balance in the outfit, I would have been like all in. I still love the doll. I will still get her, but that's the area where I have like a contention with. Everything else looks amazing. But just think about it. You add the mask, the headpiece, the arms with the dress. Then you have baggy boots on top of that. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I wish they would have scaled back and edited more on the design of the doll. So yeah. So that'll be it for today's video. If you like my video, please comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. Hopefully soon I have more videos to come because I've been really busy. But it's always fun talking to you guys and, communicating on this little community that we have. So yeah. Bye guys. See you next time.